Welcome back to Terrace Treasures. On today's video, we're going to do a pick or pass collection. Pick or pass is basically, if you see a thrifted item, would you pick it and take it home with you, or would you pass on it? These are some treasures that I found in the thrift store. This is a really cute Lego knockoff little candy house brick playset, and my friend's kid is absolutely obsessed with Lego, so I took a picture of this to show her, and she passed on it, so I did not buy it. That was a pass for me. This was also a pass, although I'm still kind of enamored with it, to be honest. This is a mid-century modern, I think, piece of art. I'm guessing it was maybe a piece of fabric actually, but I just thought the frame was really nice, and if this was something that would have fit in your decor, I think that would have been a great price for it, especially with that frame. You can see there's a little ding out of the right lower corner of the frame, and it looks like somebody has actually stepped on it, unfortunately. You can see a footprint in the middle of the piece of art. However, I still think this thing is pretty cool. It kind of has Hobbit vibes to me, or like something out of the Lord of the Rings. Makes me think with the trees. I don't know. I really like it. I'm not too upset that I didn't have room for it, but I'm enjoying taking pictures of things so that we can have record of the treasures. This was another thing that made me think of my friend. We were at Savers in Las Vegas, and her cat is absolutely obsessed with those little balls in the back there. They look like little golf balls actually, and they're for a certain kind of Nerf gun. And her cat likes to play fetch with them. So I was just showing her that I was seeing that and thinking of her. This kind of, hey, I thought of you is also called pebbling. And I've decided it's my love language. I liked this wine glass. I might not be Mrs. Right, but I'm Mrs. Always Right. This also was a pass for me, though. I did not pick this. I would have had to fly it home, which would have been problematic, and I already have plenty of glassware at home. But I thought it was cute. I don't know much about vinyl, but I just thought this was really fun. I have no idea if the recording itself is awesome or terrible or what. Probably, I guess, in the eye of the ears of the beholder. It says it's an original Broadway cast recording. High button shoes. I have no idea what that is. It might be, actually, I'm realizing now, it might be something kind of not so awesome for these days, because that's the case sometimes with art. But I just thought it was kind of fun and interesting. I thought the shoes were kind of cute, actually. I wish I could find modern day versions of those. This is a time lapse of a bag that I got at the bins. So you can buy grab bags at the Goodwill bins, which I say the bins and hopefully you know what I mean, but it's also known as the Goodwill outlet. I mean, officially known as the Goodwill outlet. And this was an arts and crafts grab bag, and I kind of set everything that I wanted to keep out in front there. So I got those fresh, brand new Fiskars scissors, all of that gouache paint, and a couple other really fun things. And then I actually shared the rest of it with a friend of mine who has some kids that like to play with that kind of stuff. And then I think the Play-Doh I actually set aside and gave that away on my Buy Nothing group. But all of the stuff in the back there, all of the paint and glue and things like that I gave to my friend. And she has kids herself, but also works at a place where they do a lot of work with kids and do arts and crafts and things like that. You may see at some point I have an upcycle project that I need a bunch of glitter for, so that is glitter that I'll probably be using for that project. The blue things in the packets I think are the kind of stuff that you can throw in the fire and it'll make it color change. I think that's what those were. Or it might have been, actually no, I think that was bubble solution. So it was concentrated bubble solution. So you can just add it to water and make fun bubbles. Oh, and I forgot about this actually. So the box in the back here, this black box with the kind of neon writing on it, those I think are paint pens. And the reason why I wanted those is that I could write on my rocks and number my specimens and have a better specimen collection. I have started that project. and I haven't gotten very far on it. But I have the pens now. So rather than buying them new, I found them in a grab bag, which was kind of awesome. So this is a really fun thing to do sometimes. I try not to do it too often because then I end up with a whole bunch of stuff that I don't actually need. But occasionally, if there's enough things that I feel like make it worth the purchase, I'll do that. And then it's a fun little treasure hunt to just dig through everything that's there, see what's there, see what you want to keep, and then what you want to give away. And these are usually, I think they're $6 or $8 at the whole bag would have been $6 or $8 at the Goodwill outlet, also known as the bins. This last one just absolutely cracks me up. So talking about pebbling, one thing that I've started doing is just taking pictures of things when I find them if they remind me of someone. So especially if I know that someone has a lot of clutter, a lot of collections, they don't really want more of the thing, but it still makes me think of them, then I just take a picture and I send it off to them. So my sister-in-law collects poo emoji things. Don't laugh, for many, many years, she was a middle school teacher. So when the poo emoji came out, I think she just became enamored with it. And this is, I don't know, unicorn poo. So I'm guessing it was one of those, paint your own pottery kind of situations. And I just thought that was really funny. So it kind of looks like, I don't know, like vomit poo. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. But I did not buy this one for her, even though it was a mere $2. I just didn't figure she needed another dust collector, and I think she appreciated that I didn't buy it, but at least thought of her, sent her a picture. The last item I want to show you is a little out of season, I guess, but this was filmed back in November, and I found this awesome fiber optic Christmas tree for our house. It's very small. They wanted 15 bucks for it, and I thought that was a little much, and then I found an outlet and plugged it in, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I'm so thrilled. I could not be happier about this find. We haven't had a Christmas tree the last couple of seasons, and my partner can't have a real tree, so this is a really nice, sparkly version. I'm so in love with this treasure. I treasure these thrifted finds almost as much as I treasure you. If you want to be a gem, hit like on the video, share it with someone who you think might like it, and also subscribe if you haven't already. See you in the next one. I don't know much about vinyl, as nope, nope, messed it up again. And subscribe, I had said subscribe, god damn it, I keep almost getting through it.